He further settled the community in the Hakos area in the Thomas Hoogland and was en route to win to beheaded. And his head was taken to Germany by the Germans then. And the late Gaob Metusalag Xamseb headless body, may his soul rest in peace, is buried at Kurudaus, current Botanic Gardens, just next to the Tenenbalas. We, the Khomanin Traditional Community of the Damaras, are here with pleading with the government to be included in the genocide discussions.
We want everybody to be included. We want to discuss with all traditional communities that have to have a say. But whatever development is going to come out of that will cover all the 7 southern regions, which is from Kayoko down to Karas. So any advice we can get is welcome.
Issue of genocide started. I was involved. President Muhammad just left. And my approach, as I normally have it, is to have Namibians who were killed by Germany. Then we can maybe say, in particular, this and this. After debate and fights, it was pointed out that the extermination order only mentioned 2 tribes, Namas and Hereros. That's where later on we said, okay, because it was getting serious matter, that extermination was ordered to kill Hereros and Namas. That's why we told them to use that as the basis of negotiations. I gave examples, and I was hated by some people, when I said, if you look at Kasinga, we're talking about 95% Ovambo speaking, but we say that Namibians were killed. I said that, this was, you are quiet. Otherwise, you can say it's when the thing was started, you are quiet. You are not saying to come and say we are also killed, and so that's a problem.
Yes,
yeah, so therefore, the decision was taken that those who were meant, if we are believing in nation building, we could have just said Namibians were killed. But it is Namatoni fort. How do you build a fort if there was no war? So to say only this, it's divisive. Yes. I never liked it. But this is what happened, that there was an extermination order where only 2 tribes were mentioned. We're negotiating on that basis. But of course, since we live in the areas that have been identified are covering everybody.
The Traditional Authority also appealed to government to rename the Danviljoen Game Reserve to indigenous names or after liberation struggle stalwarts who hail from their community. Danviljoen Game Reserve, situated some 24 kilometers outside of Windhoek, also houses some of the ancestral grave sites of the community.
We herewith are also pleading for the consideration for the renaming of Danviljoen Game Reserve to Aung Aigas, or to the Khomanin liberation stalwarts such as the late Honorable Comrade Moses Clarwet. It is unfair that Danviljoen, the South African administrator who have presided over the brutal and the forceful removal of our community from our ancestral land, continues to enjoy distinction of honor, having an area named after him during this area of independence of Namibia.
The senior leadership of the Traditional Authority discussed this and other issues, including education, employment and farming affecting their subjects during a 2-hour meeting at State House.